Good morning, I'm Eleka Lincoln and you're watching Focus on South Texas, now in HD. So many people are affected by cancer. In fact, statistics show you're more likely to know someone who's been diagnosed with some form of it than not. Joining us this morning with a way you can help heal hearts and give back is our very own Karen Martinez, Fox News at 9 anchor and Healing Hearts Gala founder. We'll talk about exactly what that is. Sitting right next to her, you'll see Erin Erkeline with the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation. And at the very end, also in red, Julie Gola with the Plaza Club. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Karen, what a little switcheroo for all of our Focus viewers here on Fox. You will remember Karen was the host, the producer, the everything of Focus on South Texas for so many years. It's wonderful to have you back.
And now I get to be a guest. How awesome is that?
So let's talk about this. We just mentioned the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation and the Healing Hearts Gala.
Yes.
What is this? Let's talk about this inspiration of yours.
Well, as you know, in 2009, I was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And so it's been a journey in my life, but I'm here, I'm doing really well, I'm in remission, and I'm just really happy and just blessed to be doing so well in my treatment that I wanted to do something more to give back. I wanted to do something for other people out there that were going through the same thing that I'm going through. So I decided to contact some of my friends in radio and TV, Chris Duell with ESPN.
Oh, love him.
Yami Vidhan, our reporter here, and Mike Hernandez, our meteorologist, and Rita Vedios, who was on Survivor Fiji.
Yes.
And we have put together a little committee, and we are going to host the Healing Hearts Gala February 4th at the Plaza Club, and the proceeds are going to go to ThriveWell Cancer Foundation. And Erin in a minute will talk more specifically about where our money will go. But it's going to be a night of dining, a night of dancing, silent and live auction, fun with your friends, but most importantly, it's going to be a night of hope. We want to let other cancer patients out there know that they're not alone in their battle, that there are people who care, even people who don't know them personally, who want to see them succeed and want to see them do well in their treatment.
All right, we want to put some information up on the screen, and then we're going to talk more details about this. But first, we are talking about the Healing Hearts Gala to benefit ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, as we mentioned, on Saturday, February 4th, kicking off at 6 p.m., and they're just going to keep on going till that dancing is done. There's no such thing as a wrap time at one of these. It is at the Plaza Club that is located downtown. We'll talk more about that as well. For more information, call 210-442-6315 or log on to their website, and that, of course, is www.healinghearts, make sure you get that S in there, gala.com, and that's where you'll find more information about the event. But Karen, as you mentioned, meant to be a congregation of support around not just patients who are currently undergoing cancer treatment, but survivors.
Right.
And we do want to touch on, you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Correct.
And in your journey right now, you're in remission and doing well and
Yes.
looking great.
Yes.
But the event meant to touch on people with all forms of cancer here within our community.
Correct, yes. And ThriveWell is a great organization because they help. It doesn't matter where you're getting treatment, you can get help through ThriveWell through their various programs. And we're going to specifically donate our funds to molecular profiling. And Erin can talk about what that is and how that helps patients.
And Erin, let's talk about the ThriveWell Foundation. What is it that you guys are doing in terms of your mission and your commitment within our community?
Sure. Well, ThriveWell has 3 arms of our programming, and one of those is patient assistance. Another one is wellness programming called our DIVA program, and that's deriving inspiration through vitality and activity. And then we also have a patient assistance program. And through that patient assistance program, we are doing some funding for molecular profiling, and really what that means is cancer doctors, oncologists can look at DNA and figure out where the molecules and where the molecular makeup broke down to cause the cancer, and from that they can figure out what makes the most sense in terms of the treatment that's going to best fit the DNA makeup of the patient. So we want to raise money through Karen's Healing Hearts Gala to provide access to people who may not be able to have that test done. It's not covered by all insurance carriers. And so Karen's vision, and we're so thankful that she's doing so well and that she's agreed to be a part of this, that she really wants to provide people who may not normally have access to this kind of treatment, that they get that.
Absolutely. You know, when I was diagnosed, all these thoughts go through your mind, of course, and it's devastating. And you just want the best chance possible to beat this disease. You want the best doctors, you want the best treatment, you want to be part of the latest research, and the molecular profiling fits that bill. And when I heard that not everybody gets it, you know, I have insurance, so when I was diagnosed, I automatically had it done, but not everybody does, and it's just not fair. We want to give everybody the same opportunity to get the best treatment and beat the disease.
So we're talking about making sure that you attend the Healing Hearts Gala, making sure that you spend money at the live and silent auction, that you support all of the different things that are happening there. 100% of those proceeds will go to the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, and that money then in turn will be used to continue this research and allow for the funding to give everyone the opportunity to get the DNA test that will maximize essentially their potential for survivorship and treatment, just making sure that it's the best designed for them.
And I want to mention that our theme for the gala is awesome. It's a Valentine's Day theme. We're all in the mood. We're wearing our red, not just for Christmas. But and it's a night of amor for cancer research. We want to show those patients, those survivors, love and positive energy. And Julie can talk about the Plaza Clubs. They have been amazing in donating the space for the event. And if you haven't been to the Plaza Club, this is a great opportunity. It's a beautiful space, and I'll let her tell you a little bit more about it.
Yes, let's talk about Julie. I mean, the perfect date night opportunity. The Plaza Club downtown, essentially a private members-only club. And by participating in this gala, not only will you support a wonderful cause, you get a sneak peek and sort of this insider access that you wouldn't typically get. So let's talk about what folks can expect.
Well, the Plaza Club is a private members-only club, so like you're stating, there's not very many people who can just walk in and have dinner there unless you're a member and paying dues to come to the club. So we have some initiatives as a club to involve ourselves in community activities, and Karen came to us and asked us if we would participate. And you know, my general manager and I both have experienced family members that have had cancer and we've lost them, so what a great way of, you know, making the community aware of what's out there and supporting such a fabulous event, and we really wanted to be a part of it. So we're donating the space, we're donating the setup, the staff, and we're going to put together a fabulous meal with our chef.
I can only imagine.
I don't know if you've been to the Plaza Club before, but we're located on top of the Frost Bank building downtown. We have a view from every angle of the city, so it's fabulous at night. It's just magical. And it's around the Valentine's holiday, so the focus is obviously Valentine's theme. We are donating a dinner for two to the club as one of the silent auction items, so we're really excited to focus on this event and make it a special night for everyone.
So not just once might you get insider access. If you win this silent auction, you may get to tell friends you went to the Plaza Club twice.
Yeah, or you may just decide you love it and become a member.
Yes,
there you go.
Even better. And of course, we want to mention again, to clarify for everyone at home, Plaza Club donating the space for this event so generously. We want to thank you for that. Not the only ones, though, who've been involved in just really opening their hearts, opening their wallets. We find this all the time in San Antonio. I swear, one of the most generous communities in the world. People here are just so giving. You have a list of sponsors. I can only imagine is like Santa Claus's list long.
It is.
So
I'm just going to name a few. Definitely
yes.
Fox 29 and CW35 for all of their help and their sponsorship. AA Best Bail Bonds for their help. Kim's Kids and the Rapier Family Foundation. A lot of people have really come forward and said, yes, we want to give, whether it's through a sponsorship or donating items. We're going to have some fabulous items to for our silent auction to auction off. We're going to have Disneyland tickets that are going to be up for auction. So if you're planning a trip, we're going, you know, that's available. How amazing is that?
Amazing. And we mentioned silent auction quite a bit, but live auction, I love that. It gets all energetic in the room. We want people outbidding each other and really going for the blood, because for every dollar that's raised, again, we want to rope you back in here, Erin. That money will go back towards ThriveWell Cancer Foundation and your mission, your overall goals. For folks at home who want a little bit more specific on that, coming up after the break, we are going to touch on a little bit more detailed the programs and services that are offered. But essentially, every dollar makes a difference.
Absolutely, especially when you're working with folks who, like we've said before, may not have access to the kinds of treatment that we're talking about. And so every dollar counts.
And I want to mention also, when we talk about the live auction, America's Diamond has been very generous in donating a diamond necklace for our live auction.
my
so
goodness.
hubbies, boyfriends, it's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
It's a
Bring
perfect
those
opportunity
wallets,
to get the gift.
Bring that
Yeah.
aspirin. Take that shot of tequila. Whatever it takes to get you through the
And
night.
our tickets are reasonable. We're pricing them at $65, and that includes, as we mentioned, your meal for the evening. We are going to have a cash bar, but it includes your meal, it includes entertainment. We're going to have a band for dancing.
I love this.
It's going to be a great event. And if you can't make the event, you can still give. If you go to healingheartsgala.com, there's going to be an option there just to make a donation. $5, $10, $20, whatever you can give will make a huge difference.
Absolutely. Julie, I want to give you one more opportunity here to sort of talk about the Plaza Club and why folks should make that $65 donation. Think of it as a donation that really gives back. There are a few times that you can do something really great for another person that's also awesome for yourself. Dinner at the Plaza, a night of dancing. Why is it that folks should consider?
Well, they've probably never been there, so what a better way to get there.
A very unique Valentine's Day
That's right.
gift.
And the windows are from the
Floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling, beautiful view. It's going to be amazing.
Erin, last thoughts from you?
Just that we are so excited to be a part of this, and we're really, really, really excited. It's great.
And Karen, I'm going to give you a hard wrap, but last thoughts from you as well?
Last thoughts is just please open your heart and give. You know, when I was initially going through my chemotherapy treatments, a friend of mine, against my will, opened up his heart and had a little event for me where it was just friends and family getting together, and just to feel that love and to feel all of that positive energy and to know that so many people are supporting you. It's amazing. So let's do that for others.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here this morning. We are, again, talking about the first ever Healing Hearts Gala. We are going to make this just gangbusters, folks. We want to make sure that you attend this to benefit the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, taking place Saturday, February 4th, 6 p.m. till the dancing is done at the Plaza Club downtown. For more information, call the number on your screen or head to healinghearts.com. Keep that in mind and don't go anywhere, because right after the break, we'll have more on the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation. Welcome back to Focus on South Texas. We had an opportunity in the last segment to talk about the Healing Hearts fundraising event for ThriveWell Cancer Foundation. Now we'd like to focus on some of the programs and services offered by the nonprofit organization, including their beloved non-traditional approach to breast cancer care. So joining me with more this morning is, again, please welcome back Erin Erkeline with the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation. And joining us for this segment, Joanne Brown, a breast cancer survivor and diva participant. And I mean diva in the nicest way possible. I know that word gets thrown around a lot these days. But actually, Joanne, we do want to start with you. Do you mind sharing a little bit about your personal experience? As we mentioned, breast cancer survivor. So first and foremost, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. It's been 3 years out now. I was diagnosed June the 25th, 2008. And it was a very hard experience for me at the beginning. But I had a lot of family and friends that came together and supported me, and I have a husband that was like a rock, and he stood by me through every doctor's appointment, every chemotherapy, every radiation treatment there was, and he nursed me back to health. He basically nursed me back to health, and my family all stood behind me, and my friends. And I think that the DIVA program is an extension of my cancer life, because some people don't understand that once you have cancer, it's just a way of life, and it's not going to ever be the same as it used to be. So the DIVA program has given me a lot of opportunities to make myself better and to give and set good examples for my family, my grandkids especially. And they have every kind of exercise you can think of, and they make it fun. They have Zumba, aerobics, Tai Chi, Nia, yoga, everything you can think of. And they also have Artful Healing, which we do every first and third Wednesday of the month. And we also have a nutritionalist who will help us along the way with the right foods to eat and everything. So I think that it was the best prescription that my doctor could have given me. And I just don't know where I would be right now if I didn't have these women who I can relate to because they're all feeling the same. And once you leave your friends and your family, they think everything is okay. They think you look great. They think you are fine, but you still have that, you just need that little something to help you along with the rest of your life. And I think the Diva has done just that for me.
Incredible. What a shining endorsement, Erin. And let's actually talk about the ThriveWell Foundation in terms of its overall goals just one more time for folks at home. Of course, Joanne, as you just heard, sharing her personal journey through breast cancer, but ThriveWell is helping to provide support to patients and survivors of all forms of cancer within our community.
Absolutely. Ultimately, we want to be a part of finding the cure for this horrible disease. We do that through research funding, wellness programming, and then also our patient assistance and advocacy programming.
And so Diva would fall under the bracket essentially of your wellness program.
Absolutely.
Let's put some information up on the screen because we want to make sure that you guys know what we're talking about specifically. The ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, the Diva program. Diva, as I mentioned, all good things here standing for deriving inspiration and vitality through activity. That was what you heard through Joanne's experience, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. But essentially, it is a non-traditional healing process for breast cancer patients and survivors. And for more information, you can call the number on your screen, 210-593-5949, or you can log on to thrivewell.org. Now, ThriveWell's Diva Fitness and Nutrition program, those are the fitness classes that are held every day of the week with the exception of Tuesdays and Sundays. And of course, check online for the very latest schedules. This does include, as you just heard, aerobics, yoga, Tai Chi, and then nutrition counseling classes are held once a month. All of these Diva classes are provided completely free of charge to breast cancer patients and survivors. And again, the contact information there on your screen, which is where you can also go for more information on donating to the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation to support programs like the Diva Fitness Nutrition Exercise Program. And when we talk about this, Joanne, you mentioned it being the best prescription. A lot of what you guys go through in terms of your journey and your process is, as you mentioned, the chemotherapy, the radiation, the doctor's visits, the clinic checkups that you have to do. This Diva program is essentially a little bit more of a holistic approach, treating the physical body, treating the mind in a way that's separate from the cancer diagnosis.
Right.
But why is that so helpful or meaningful in terms of your care?
Well, it raises my spirits to be around people that can relate to me. Not too many people understand that it's still with you. And I think that it's just a wonderful thing that all these women can get together and we can all talk and say what's on our mind and share our concerns with everyone. And I think it's just a fantastic experience for me, the Diva program has been. We have great instructors. I mean, they're so dedicated, and they make it fun. They make it a lot of fun also.
And so this is a fellowship of sorts.
Yes.
And then on top of it, it's free.
It's free. I know, and I'm trying to get that out to everybody. It is
It's
free.
free,
It's
folks. We're not
free.
kidding.
Yes, exactly.
And Erin, when we talk about how you guys can make programs like this possible, how is it possible through ThriveWell?
We do this through the generosity of the community. We have had outstanding community support through some private foundation grants. The Susan G. Komen local affiliate supports our Diva program. Methodist Healthcare Ministries supports our Diva program. But a lot of our funding comes from concerned citizens, people who have been affected by cancer and who really see the need to help.
And that's really what it comes
Absolutely.
down to. Bottom line, this is an opportunity, one of many that exist within ThriveWell Cancer Foundation that gives back to those who are already going through. They've battled, they've come out on the other end, and now it's sort of a matter almost, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, Joanne, but kind of reintegrating. This is a baby step that allows you to kind of do that, but amongst people who really know how you feel.
To keep moving on, just to keep moving on. That's the best way I can describe it.
When we talk about the importance of ThriveWell, what is the meaning, what is the impact that this organization has had on your life?
Oh, it's been a huge impact on my life. I just feel so blessed to be able to be here in San Antonio with this program to support me. And I don't think I would have, I think my whole insight in life would be different if I wasn't in the DIVA program. I don't think I'd be able to go on without medication. And I just feel like it's one of the best things that's happened to me.
It's wonderful to see your progress, and again, survivor breast cancer. Congratulations, and I know it continues to be a battle, but apparently through ThriveWell and through the DIVA program, it's more possible every day. Erin, we want to give you an opportunity for a last thought here as well. What is it that you want our viewers to take away in terms of what you want them to understand about your mission and goal, how they can support it?
Well, I think the one thing that we would like folks to understand, especially those who have been diagnosed, is that the goal is not just to survive, but it is to thrive. And with our programs, we're hoping we allow those kinds of opportunities to happen with patients and survivors. And in terms of people wanting to support us, there's all different kinds of ways of doing that. Obviously, financial resources may be the easiest way to do that, but we are looking for volunteers, and all of those kinds of opportunities are listed on our website.
So many ways to give back. Joanne,
Yes.
Erin, thank you so much.
Thank you
for
having
being here.
us.
Thank
of
you
course.
for having us.
And again, we're talking about the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, and for more information, you can always go to our website at foxsanantonio.com and click on news links. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with your community calendar.
And now for a look at our community calendar.
Thank you to all of our guests on this weekend's Focus on South Texas, and please consider attending the Healing Hearts Gala to benefit ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, taking place Saturday, February 4th, and we'll see you next weekend.